Hi, everyone. Welcome to Be Different for Success. Today, we'll be talking about productivity. What is productivity? Productivity is the measure of how efficient a person is at completing a task. We often assume that productivity means getting more things done each day. Wrong. Productivity is getting important things done consistently. And no matter what you are working on, there are only a few things that are truly important. Being productive is about maintaining a steady, average speed on a few things, not maximum speed on everything. The classic productivity definition is a way to measure efficiency. In an economic context, productivity is how to measure the output that comes from units of input. The productive person is the one who's getting the results he wants with less time and effort. When you're trying to be productive, you're really seeking a way to achieve your goals while having time to spend on what matters. What productivity is not. We often make the mistake of equating just being busy with being productive, but they aren't the same thing. When you're meeting the true definition of productivity, you won't be chasing deadlines or running 5 steps behind on everything you need to get done. It's quite the contrary. You'll probably be ahead of schedule. We all have 24 hours in a day. Productivity is being able to make the most of them and create lasting habits of achievement instead of chasing endless tasks. In other words, work smarter, not harder. How can you be more productive? There's a big difference between movement and achievement. While to-do lists guarantee that you feel accomplished when completing tasks, they don't ensure that you move closer to your ultimate goals. There are many ways to increase your productivity. The key is choosing the tasks that are right for you and your ultimate goals. As you work towards becoming more productive, you'll cut down on wasted time and get back to focusing on what you really care about. It's safe to say that each of us could benefit from an increase in productivity. While learning how to increase productivity is an almost universal goal, only a few of us have a concrete plan for doing it. These practical, actionable tips are designed to help you increase productivity, which will lead to achieving even more goals throughout each day. Here are 11 ways to be more productive every day. Number 1. Manage your energy, not your time. If you take a moment to think about it, you'll probably realize that you are better at doing certain tasks at certain times. What type of energy do you have in the morning, afternoon, evening? Determine what tasks are best suited for each energy level and each time of day. Number 2. Prioritize tasks. Each week brings a new number of tasks to complete. Some have to do with your career. Others are related to your relationships with others or your home life. When you find yourself asking, how do you increase productivity? It is tempting to answer with, just get everything done. However, taking on everything is a quick route to getting nothing done at all. We tend to balk at situations that we find ourselves overwhelmed. To prevent an overwhelming to-do list from derailing your productivity, break your list down into priority items for both your personal life and your business. This should result in you having a master plan with subcategories and a sense of what needs to get done first in each life sphere. Achieve the most important tasks first, and make sure you aren't neglecting any vital area. Number 3. Set deadlines and allocate appropriate time limits. Now that you've prioritized your tasks in all areas of your life, set deadlines for each task. Schedule enough time to complete each of your tasks within your deadline. Leave extra time in your schedule for unexpected problems that inevitably crop up, and stick to your deadlines. By following a master plan, an increased level of productivity will come naturally. Number 4. Develop a pre-game routine. My morning routine starts by pouring a glass of water. Some people kick off their day with 10 minutes of meditation. Similarly, you should have a sequence that starts your morning ritual. This tiny routine signals to your brain that it's time to get into work mode or exercise mode, or whatever mode you need to be in to accomplish your task. Additionally, a pre-game routine helps you overcome a lack of motivation and get things done even when you don't feel like it. To increase productivity, you must periodically audit your day-to-day patterns, both at home and work. Is each habit that you have useful to you? Identify those habits and patterns that do not support your overall strategy and goals, so you can change or eliminate them. Number 5. Focus on outcomes. It is crucial that you focus on the right measures of success. Focus on the specific results you intend to achieve with any given activity. As you make measurable outcomes, your indicators of productivity, you'll create actionable goals around which your entire team can rally. Number 6. Create a plan. How do you increase productivity? When you are wondering how to increase productivity, you're likely stressed out about getting more done. It can be difficult to slow down and plan accordingly. However, careful planning and insight can save you hours or even days of wasted effort. The organizational choices you make each morning set the tone for the rest of the day. Will you start your day by reacting to others, or will you set your own goals for what you need to accomplish? Every morning, set a goal for yourself, and not one that's a reaction to requests from others. Allow accomplishing the thing you set out to do to be your priority. Focus back in on your goal throughout the day to ensure you have the momentum to keep pursuing it until you can check it off your list. Number 7. Find a model. Your first step is to find some models of what productivity means and what it doesn't mean to you personally. If your desire to increase your productivity begins at work, model your success after a colleague noted for their productivity. Look for someone who's got a clear vision for their day, sets limits on their time, and even gets projects done early. Ask them how they design their particular workflow and if they're using any tools. You can start to design your own method based on theirs. By finding people that embody the type of meaningful productivity that resonates with you, you can visualize what increasing your productivity will mean for your life, both at work and at home. Number 8. Don't open email until noon. Sounds simple. Nobody does it. It took me a while to get over the urge to open my inbox, but eventually I realized that everything can wait a few hours. Nobody is going to email you about a true emergency, so leave your email alone for the first few hours of each day. Use the morning to do what's important rather than responding to what is urgent. Number 9. Turn off your phone. Turn your phone off and leave it in another room or on your colleague's desk. Or at the very least, put it somewhere that is out of sight. This eliminates the urge to check text messages, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. This simple strategy eliminates the likelihood of slipping into half work, where you waste time dividing your attention among meaningless tasks. Number 10. Sit up or stand up. When you sit hunched over, your chest is in a collapsed position and your diaphragm is pressing against the bottom of your lungs, which hinders your ability to breathe easily and deeply. Sit up straight or stand up, and you'll find that you can breathe easier and more fully. As a result, your brain will get more oxygen, and you'll be able to concentrate better. Number 11. Let it go. Each of us fails to achieve our goals occasionally, and as we look back on our past performance, it is easy to see things we should have done differently. Make use of this kind of reflection as you set new goals. But don't dwell on your failures. Focus instead on what you're going to do next. Along these lines, 90% of your strategic thought must be focused on problem solving, not problem identification. Anyone can point out where things are going wrong. It takes more thought and fortitude to correct problems, and sometimes it takes multiple attempts. So don't waste excess time on the problem itself rather than the solution. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please click the thumbs up and write your personal tips in the comments below. Thank you for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more from us. See you in the next video.